Maybe I'll end up with this.
Hi Jess. Hi Kim. Hi Kitsuke.
Yay.
Okay guys, this is my YouTube vlog by the way.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. So they came to support me. I'm so happy. I have friends.
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is
Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Amir. For today, we'll be doing a recap of what happened last week. And for those of you who do not know, last week was the Western Australian State Championships. I took part in the 800 and the 1500, but I also went down to support my friends on day 1 and day 2. So yeah, without further ado, let's dive right into it. What's up guys? Here to watch James and the crew and people. Good luck boys. Oh, and of course Shadow Yoshi around. Yeah. Come on, James. Come on, James.
It's close, James.
Keep it close, James. Come on.
James, strong. That's it. Go. Good last lap, James. Be tough in the last. Let's go.
Come on, James, you got this, mate. Dig deep.
Go, James.
Come on, James. Dig deep. Come on.
Come on, good stuff, mate.
You've got this. You've got this. Good one.
There are 2 victors for this 3,000 metre steeplechase in the under 20 and in the opens.
James is moving quite well.
Millard retains gold and Redapalli upgrades silver to gold. Here we have Chan Green. About a 10-1989 unofficial.
What's up guys?
400 star.
Day 2 of WA Athletics Championships.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Did you do a pull lap?
Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. You're not gonna get that anywhere in Singapore.
Wait, Amir, this is standard. This is standard.
Well, not in Singapore.
I'm just double checking, you know.
How are you feeling today?
You can mute though. I'm feeling pretty good.
You feeling pretty good?
So just to run.
How are you feeling about his chances?
I don't know. He doesn't race much, so I've no clue.
Come on, don't spread that negative energy. Have some faith.
I reckon he'll surprise himself. I reckon I want to go for a 50 first. What have you run before? I've run 55.3 after as my last event of the day at my school athletics competition. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 54.
He's the most wham guy in the field, so don't even worry about it. He's jacked. No, Angus Clearwood.
So what are we predicting? What do you think David's gonna run?
53.4. 53.4. Jordan Hamilton from 49.
Alright guys, if you didn't know, David is Will's brother, so yeah.
Blue and yellow in the middle lane right now.
54. I reckon 53 mid.
He's like a national medalist. 54.
It's Saturday 24th of Feb. Today's the 1500, so yeah, I'll probably just run some errands, gotta clean up my room, maybe get some shopping done, do the laundry and stuff, but yeah, overall pretty quiet day. Yeah, for today I guess I'm just going into it, just focusing on racing. I have like my targets in terms of times that I want to hit, but the idea is it's a race, so I'm just gonna go into it aiming for like people who are faster than me and trying to keep up with them. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. See you guys at the stadium. So we're warming up right now. Not gonna lie, a bit nervous, but yeah, just gonna do what I can do. See you guys after the race. Alright y'all, time for the review. Now going into the race, I was a little nervous because I didn't know what to expect from myself. I didn't have a time target, but my plan was just to race and see how it went. Okay, so off we go. I was right next to Luke Burrows, but because I made up my mind to not try and follow the pack, I went right to the end. All the while, I kept my eye on Nikhil because that was who I was going to try to beat. Now as we made our way through the first 200, I moved to try and sit behind Nick. But as we came up to 300, Jack Craigo moved between us. 47 was the split at 300, which was round about what I was looking for. So it was good. After 300, my only objective was to move around Jack Craigo and try to keep with Nick, because heading into the back straight, a gap was opening between Jack and Nick, and if I got stuck behind him, I may not have been able to cover the gap.
He comes in with plenty of pedigree.
The split at 500 was about 119, and heading into the, heading back into the home straight, the gap between me and Nick was growing. It went from about 1 second to almost 2 seconds. After splitting 152 for the 700, I remember just telling myself, okay, lock in on Nick, forget the time, just try and reel him in as much as you can. And reel him in I did. I went through the 1k mark in about 241. Then in that home straight, just before the final lap, I put in a surge to get onto Nick's shoulder, such that I would be in a good position to push past him in the final lap. Now, going past the bell, I managed to get a glimpse at the clock, and it said 2:57 with a lap to go, which meant all I had to do was split round about 62.5 or 63. So going around that first bend, I tried my best to get to the back straight before Nick did, because I knew that if I could get to that back straight ahead of Nick, I would just have to focus on chasing the guy ahead of me. But Nick, to his credit, managed to hold me off, and going right down that back straight, we started shoulder to shoulder, but by the time we hit 200 meters, he put a meter on me, and from the 200 meter mark to the finish line, he just left me in the dust. Still, I managed to close in about a 64 mid and ended up with a 402.16. Nick, on the other hand, managed to break 4 minutes. So good job to you, Nick. So glad for you, but I'm coming for you. Alright boys and girls, so ran a PB 402. Okay, I'm trying my best not to sound like an ass, but yeah, I went to the race, I mean, a bit tight, like tense and stuff, as you can see from like my pre-warm-up vid, but yeah, I was a bit stressed because I didn't know like what I could run and stuff. But yeah, 402. Midway through the race, I thought I could hit 4 because everything was going pretty nicely. But oh well, we moved. Hi James. Yeah, James ran too. Alrighty, so I'm back in my dorm. I'm changed out, as you can see, repping ACX. Yeah. Yeah, back in my dorm. Today's race was good. Yeah, I'm not gonna, you know what, I'm not gonna say too much negative things, because at the end of the day, I was aiming for a PB before the race, and even though my expectations changed midway through the race, yeah, I still got what I wanted initially. So I'm just gonna be grateful. I'm just gonna say thank you, God, and move on. But yeah, I'm just finish off my breakfast of champions, you know. Then yeah, I'll go to bed, and I have a race tomorrow morning. So see you guys tomorrow. Alright, good morning y'all. It's the day of my 800 race. It's like almost 7. So yeah, I'm gonna go get ready, then I will see you guys at the stadium. Alright y'all, I went through this race with a fair bit of expectation because I already run well the day before. So yeah, my plan going into it was not to start out too fast because, you know, as you can see, everybody's moving forward so quickly. So my plan was, just as in my 158 race, come out at the break around the back and then work my way through the field. Now, I was aiming to try and keep up with Nikhil for this race because his personal best was 156 and I had a target of running about 157 for the race. But coming into the home straight for the first time, just before the bell lap, I felt the wind like really push me back, and that's when I knew that okay, I won't be running fast. I won't be running too fast today. So instead, I just focused on trying to catch Mark Midgley in front of me by the bell lap, which I didn't manage to do. So I had to go around him on the curve. He fought me back, but yeah, thankfully down the back straight, I managed to overtake him. In the final 200, I got to 600 in about 129, and honestly, with 150 to go, I felt so clammed up and tight. But I really just tried to push for the line and try to get under as close to under sub 2 as possible. Ended up with a 2:00.91. Can't really be upset about it, but yeah, I wish it was a sub 2. Alright, too flat. Broke my PB streak, but it is what it is. Just didn't have it today. I'll go back and do a bit more of a deeper dive, but for the meantime, yeah, I'm just gonna rest up next week. Yeah. Look at Nick and Will comparing their spikes. They're on 10Ks and the Saucony. Terminal VT, I think. Yeah. So I've had the benefit of having a few days to sleep over at my feelings and my emotions from last weekend. Of course, initially I was pretty disappointed at the fact that I didn't manage to hit my goal for the 800 and better my personal bests. But honestly, I cannot complain because from January 28th up to last weekend, what was it, February 25th, I raced 6 times, got 5 personal bests, and the one time that I didn't get my personal best, I ran my second fastest time in the event. So yeah, what am I complaining about, to be honest? Sure, I'm a bit bummed out because last weekend was my last chance to try and qualify for the Australian Open via times. So, but of course I didn't get it because the Australian Open qualifying times are 3:55 for the 1500 and 1:54 for the 800 for the under 23 category. I started this series at 4:10 for the 1500 and 2:02 for the 800. Thankfully, I've managed to get them down to 4:02 and 1:58 respectively, but it's still a few seconds off from the qualifying mark. But at the end of the day, I set out with this goal to try and drastically reduce my times, which I've managed to do. So it is what it is. I'll live with it. There's still exciting times ahead. I'll probably be heading to Queensland for the Unisport Nationals, and I'll probably be wrapping up my season in Taipei in June. So yeah, I will definitely fill you guys in on all those when the time comes. But yeah, for now, school's just started, so I'm just gonna manage this workload and focus on training. For my next series, I have no idea what it's gonna be. Might take you guys on running around Perth, running around Australia, but we'll see how it goes. For now, be safe, and I will see you guys soon. Peace. Look at this dude.
This is the last cold temps. You know that. No, that was like... that was freezing.
Hi Will. Hey, hi James.